In this video, I'm going to show you how to further control or adjust your curves. But this time you are going to use the white arrow or the direct selection tool and using the anchors or the points of the curvature tool. So you remember that we created this, or somehow this, I forgot, so I deleted it. So now we created the points and you can move around and adjust the curves by moving the points. That's all you have here. Just move them around and see what happens. And notice when you move a point, there is quite some influence on the other side of the curves or the other points. Notice here what's happening. For example, I could do like this, not working, then like this, working very well. If you want to further adjust, you will use the white arrow. Okay, this direction tool, actually this applies almost everywhere. If you select a point, for example, I'm going to select this one. Let me zoom in to show you better. Okay, I selected this point. Notice now I can see two handles that are parallel or tangent to the curve. The first thing you know is that you can click on the anchor itself and just move it around. And you notice it's influencing the curves on before or after. Okay, now you can use the handles. You can click on the handle and just move it around. Notice it can move around. You know, I'm rotating it. You can make it longer, influencing the curve, or you can make it, you know, the other side, whatever you like. Now also you can bring it in so you have more of an angle here. For example, that's an exaggerated version. Or you can take it out and make it more curved. You know how I'm influencing this one. Notice the previous one, this side is not being influenced by this handle. This is the handle that will influence this side. And of course, by rotating, okay, it influences both sides. So up and down or longer and shorter will influence only the curve where the handle is pointing to. For example, press shift, I go up, notice it's not influencing the previous one unless I go to the other direction. Something like this. Okay, so if I want to adjust this one, just click here on its handle and just adjust it. So if you go further, it's smoother or somehow. If you go shorter, now it's gonna give you a hard angle or something like this. Now, something very important you need to notice. I will undo this, okay, so I don't correct it. Again, I'm gonna make this one a bit long and bring it over here, something like this. Cool. Now, let me take this anchor point over here. And now I'm gonna show you the difference between adjusting using the white arrow or the handles also, and using only the curvature tool. So I'm gonna take first the curvature tool and click on this anchor point and just lift it up. Notice how it has influenced, of course, the before after, but also the curve all around. Okay, here we got one more because of the white arrow tool, maybe a click. So notice the influence, okay, adjusting it the way it likes actually. This makes a lot of sense when you're using the curvature tool. You know how you're drawing your curves. Let's return it to its position just over here. Now let's select the white arrow or the direct selection. If you click on one node here, you have the handles, of course. I'm gonna just click on it and go up. Notice it's quite different from the curvature tool. It just focused on before and after. It did not touch these curves that are one more before or one more after. It just focused on what the handles can handle. Okay, so you move it up and down, there is no influence on the whole curve. Where the curvature tool has influenced quite a lot on the others. These are the handles and they can help you a lot to smoothen your curve, okay, and also to mess it up. But that's not all about the handles. When we're doing the pen tool, I'm going to explain further how to use it. It's more relevant with the pen tool. Thank you. Let's move on for the next video.